Yo, Gonzo's Convos. We in season 6. It's the first episode here. Y'all go ahead, introduce yourselves.
You want to go first?
Hi, my name is Mercedes. Um, I'm Mercedes Everlasting on Instagram. But yeah.
What is it that you do?
um, Basically, I'm a full time mom. I have a 10-year-old. So, you know, and I make money online. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, what's up, y'all? I'm Tyrese, but on Instagram I'm known as ATL Fiji. I'm from Atlanta, and if you ask what I do, I'm full time in the military.
Nice.
Part time TikToker.
Part time TikToker, absolutely part time TikToker.
Mhm.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead. Let's get in on this generation topic at hand. So as far as this generation goes, with how people socialize, date, all that type of stuff, what are y'all thoughts on it?
Um, basically, everybody after COVID started, everybody's now through phones. Nobody talks to each other anymore like they used to. Nobody's outside, enjoying life like they're used to. So a lot of stuff has happened over the years.
That is true. People The way people, I feel like the way people socialize in person is kind of awkward from what I see.
Like they're scared of us, or something.
Yeah, it's weird, but I mean, they're like you said, they're used to the technology. They're used to talking on social media and text and stuff like that. I've seen people, even break up with each other over text, and I always thought that was like,
No, yeah, that's messed up over
yeah,
technology.
yeah.
I'd be
Fiji,
like,
yeah, what are your thoughts on it?
Uh, for this generation, I don't know. I tell everybody, to be honest, this generation going to hell. I tell everybody that. I tell everybody like
oh my god.
Right,
that's when me and all my friends talk about it, and they be like, this generation, this generation. My first words of this generation going to hell. It's just so many things that we did growing up, like y'all was saying, like with interacting with people, you know, talking, being face to face. We all had, I you know, like it was a generation where we had flip phones, so we had no choice but to, or the little
Oh,
what,
the
BlackBerry, all
Blackberry,
those.
yeah, with the keyboard, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
the
So it
fucking
really wasn't no Instagram, no Twitter, no Snapchat. So we had to go outside and actually, and then even when we did get, our iPhones, it was more of a, kick, ooh, but we was still on some interaction. Like if you wanted to talk to a girl, you had to actually go talk to her in person
yeah.
instead of, just texting her.
Right, right. But
Mhm.
I mean, people nowadays are so used, like I said, to technology and shit. Now, what do y'all think of that? Like they're using technology to go chase or to go get a
I'm
female.
all about it. That's what we're doing right now.
You
I
said
mean,
you're
I
all
will
about
be.
it.
I don't know. I'd probably be against it, but then I'm with it. Like a lot of stuff can happen at certain times. A lot of stuff is going on around the world, and you never know what can happen.
I got you. I got
Yeah.
you. So what makes you like somewhat for it though?
Because there's always an opportunity to make money online. And, for the generation, it's probably quicker for the younger generation to get onto it. But then at the same time, for the people that are new to it, it's kind of hard to hop on.
Okay. I mean, I could agree with that. A lot of
Hmm.
people can use that to get their bag and use that to do whatever they need to do. But
Hmm.
I still feel like as far as like the way people date, the way people like go to get that goal,
Hmm.
It's hard.
no,
Yeah. Like,
yeah,
not able,
it's it,
or something.
it's not it. So what do you think people need to do to fix that?
Ugh. That's like a hard question because everybody has a whole different mindset. Everybody could be on a whole different level, or a whole, level of life that they're, going through.
Well, I could tell you, majority of guests I've had on in the past, I've always said that this generation's trash. But when like,
I mean, it's going to trash, but unless you have the actual person who's gonna teach you and lead you the right way, so you're not sucking up, then that's a good thing to have. But not a lot of the generation's gonna listen to anybody, older than them.
Yeah, that's true. Now, what about like with social media though? Like, how does that kind of play in?
Hmm. With like just communicating, basically.
All of it in general, because to me, from what I see, I feel like it's a big ass clout game. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
feel like
that's
a
what people are.
scamming shit.
You said what?
A lot of scamming too.
Hmm.
Nah, no cap.
Like
Nah,
fake
no cap.
accounts, like people trying to get to know each other. The generation's already having like 4 backup accounts. Like, damn.
Yeah, I've seen some weird shit with that. Like a
Yeah,
long
crazy.
time. No, like I remember I stopped. I didn't want to talk to this female no more. Like she was not it, and
Hmm.
she kept account after account after account and following my shit, and I was like, that shit is not it. You know,
Oh my gosh.
That's
technology.
borderline crazy.
Yeah, but I think, like I said, I think it's social media that makes it so toxic though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
It's not even like the text message FaceTime shit, because in my opinion the FaceTime is actually pretty cool because you are still somewhat talking face to face. You might not be there in person, but you're still talking face to face.
The real person.
Right.
Yeah.
But social media, like, that's just a whole different beast.
It's like you're texting like a girl, and then like next thing you know, it's a whole ass man behind the
And not only
computer.
that, let's say your algorithm's already set like that, so you have females
I
popping
was
up on
like,
your explore page and all that shit, and you get in trouble for that now.
Oh no,
yeah.
for sure.
Ugh.
So, now what do y'all think the most toxic social media app is?
Oh,
Instagram.
Instagram.
oh
That's a
no,
new one.
I think Snapchat.
Snap?
No, 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 no. Snapchat is the most sexual social media.
Oh, okay, okay. You said toxic.
Actually,
Okay,
sexual. It gotta be
it's
Twitter.
Instagram.
No, no, no,
Oh, no,
no. Twitter,
I
Twitter.
know why
Oh,
you said
Twitter.
Twitter.
Okay, X, I
Twitter
guess.
turned into a whole
Yeah,
motherfucker.
X. Yeah, X. Yeah,
Yeah.
A whole X.
X is
But
probably the most sexual. Instagram has to be the most toxic because it's like the
Yeah, that's
fact that
true. Mhm.
yeah, like the fact that you can do all that in one, like you just said, you blocked her. She made so many different. You got your regular Instagram account. They got girls. They got
Oh my god.
spam accounts, Finstas,
Oh
backups
my.
off the backup after. Like you don't really know who's who. You don't know like
Exactly.
what's what, and then it just like it's so much stuff, and people. Instagram is toxic because I feel like when it goes back to the generation question, is everybody basically bases their life off of other people's life on what they see on Instagram.
mhm.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
that's
I like
yeah.
that. I like that
Keep
because he's the first one to
preaching.
say. No,
Keep
he was the first
going.
one. He was the first one to say Instagram and gave that good explanation. So
Yeah,
I'm with him
exactly.
on that.
I would have said like, I'm hopping on your wagon.
I still,
Yeah.
I
All
still
about
say,
it.
I still say TikTok though, because if you're one of those people that like go live and shit like that, then you'll know
Oh
how
yeah.
toxic
That's,
that shit can get. You
Oh
know what I'm saying?
yeah. TikTok
you
be
know
up
how many
there.
times? Okay, so like I have 3 TikTok accounts, right? The first 2 got banned because of the live, and because people just don't like me. I guess I have to show my face. If I ever show any part of myself, it's banned. That's
That's the
toxic.
Yeah,
crazy
I
part.
had homegirl. I got homegirls that got banned just for wearing crop tops and shit. I didn't know that was sexualized. I thought that
I
was
didn't
just
even think
crop
that
top.
would have been a bad thing, but
And
damn.
that's the only crazy part about it is that a lot of people love to express that right of freedom of speech, but
Mm-hmm.
then it's like they try to censor certain things that like if a female wears a crop top, it's a piece of clothing. Just
Mhm.
because like y'all, that's I feel like me personally, that's a part of freedom of speech. Like she is allowed to wear what she wants to
Right.
wear, but the
Mm-hmm.
fact that y'all are trying to I don't know, try to like I'm not gonna
Suppress it.
say belittle, yeah, but
Demean.
like you try
Try
to
to demean it. Yeah.
yeah, like you try to censor it, but it's like y'all it's like it you give people an inch, they'll take a mile with it.
Yeah.
And that's what it be.
Yeah.
That is
I'm with
true.
that though. Like I feel like crop tops definitely should be allowed. I don't understand how that could be so sexualized. You know what I'm saying? I get
Mm-hmm.
it. It shows the stomach, whatever. But it's not like you could see her parts or anything. You know?
Everybody got a
Just, I
stomach.
guess, I guess they're just looking at the
Right.
outlet. I mean, everybody has an imagination, and it's just their personal, it's their personal problem inside
And
themselves
then,
that
but
they
then,
can't get over, you
and
know?
then you got these weirdos showing feet and shit, and they don't get banned for it. Now that's a fantasy for a lot of people too. Like, what the fuck?
Like,
That's facts though.
boy,
I'm not with it, but like a lot of people are.
I
I
mean,
don't get
I
it.
would try that, but I'm not going to yet.
You would try what?
I would try it just to do it for fun, but I don't know
I mean, I hear you can make a pretty penny
about
off
that
of it,
yet.
so why the fuck
Yeah,
not?
I heard that too. A lot of people got a feet
I
fetish.
heard somebody like
Right.
I have somebody like mixing like marshmallow and glue, like warmed marshmallows and glue, and then stepping on it.
That's like an ASMR.
Yeah. What the hell is that? So like motherfuckers is paying just to watch that shit. What happened?
There, because it got connected to headphones.
Oh, you good?
But
Nah,
go
I was
ahead.
saying
What
so
did you say?
motherfuckers is paying. I was saying motherfuckers is paying for that shit, like to watch a female step on glued marshmallows.
Yeah, weird as fuck, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's
I'm
different. I
like,
mean, I'm
that's
not
how
gonna knock
people would
nobody, but
like. That's toxic right there. People tuning in just to see some feet. The fuck.
you said that's toxic.
That's
Why is
how.
that toxic?
Yeah, that's how people break up. Feet.
I don't know if it's that. I think it's a
Just
lot.
kidding.
I think people break up for a lot of different things, and in this generation, it could be the smallest fucking thing, and that's what's ridiculous about it.
I'll take accountability of my actions.
Story time. What happened?
I'll be
Mine
like,
was there.
you said you don't like my attitude and you told me to leave you alone. Okay, blocked. Like, that's how toxic I am.
But
Damn.
that's crazy. All right.
Like,
So
I
when you
should give
when
him an
it
explanation. I should give him a, at least a little time slot to explain why they want to stay in the time in my life or something. But it's hard when your head is all fucked up.
nah, that's fact though. But me personally, I just feel like it always comes down to stuff. So I feel like a big word that we use in like relationships type shit is basically everybody says like they want somebody in a relationship that can communicate off the rip. But the thing is everybody's talking about communication, but then they still don't do it. And it's a lot of people that be like, how do I say it? Like when you know how you basically say like if he says leave you alone, you just gonna block him.
He wants
I
a
don't I don't
different
know
girl.
Hey,
I don't know how
yeah.
to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that.
He's
Just
all
think
like,
about you
come
saying,
to me. Come to me.
yeah.
That's funny.
But I know a few dudes that just because you block them, don't mean that they ain't gonna reach out to you. I know dudes that's gonna email you. They got numbers backed up. They got like
The
burn.
email
You know how we
crazy.
talked about
That's
burner
like
accounts,
that's like psychotic type shit.
but that's the world we live in now.
But there's a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
females
why
that
the
like that type of
generation is
shit.
crazy.
I've heard of a lot of females that like that type of shit because they're like, oh, the dude's
Facts.
effort. You know what I'm saying? That's effort no other dude's going to do. So I'm like,
You're
okay.
gonna try 3 months to get me? That's some bullshit. I'd be like,
Going,
move on. The fuck.
but going to the email is crazy.
I know one dude. He would tell you he be like
He's
she
like, you
blocked me
got me
on
bajo.
Instagram.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
she
is
like
that?
yeah, she'll block me on Instagram. Like they'll do everything before they pull up. They're like, oh, if she block me, I'm gonna email her. And then if she block me on my if she blocks him on everything, and then he emails her, then she blocks him on that. He like, that's when I'm gonna pull up. I was like, at that point, if you block
At that
me,
point,
just keep me
I'd
blocked.
be, I would have my. Just kidding. I'd be like, come at me, try something. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's very
Dang.
much so crazy. Because
Cause
me
like
as a
I blocked
man,
him.
I wouldn't go as far as to email or anything like that.
Yeah,
I ain't
I'd
going as far as you block me.
all
It's over.
pull up like
Right,
shit.
right. You block
Have
me,
you
and
seen
then that's
that
it.
Instagram video where
You
that
giving
guy
me
said,
free will to go on and do whatever now. That's why.
Yeah, facts. You block me. What else do we need to? If I say like da da da, and we have a conversation, and then all of a sudden like my text don't go through, and you block me. At that point, just keep me blocked. Because the fact that you blocked me just to unblock me later to want to talk when you want to talk, nah, it ain't gonna work like that. Just go ahead and keep me blocked.
"That's why my word. That's why you don't unblock them."
Facts. Okay. See, so
Exactly.
you know if you block, like if
If
somebody
you're
blocks
blocked,
you,
that's when you fucked up. That's why you crossed
Right.
the
yeah,
line. and you showed me who you were, and then I guess
Yeah.
that our lives did not align. So goodbye.
Well,
Like
See,
we
that's facts.
that's what the that's what the block button's for. Like for you not to fuck with them at all anymore, and they gonna
That
stay. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
But I've been on that. I've been on that side where like a person would block you and then just unblock you, just to
Yeah.
check on you, and then block you, and then unblock you. I'll be like, bitch,
Nah,
block.
see, that's weird. That's weird shit.
Like,
Yeah. At that point,
Because if they
and that's
care that
no.
much, they might as well just not even have you blocked. If they care that much,
the
you know.
society.
What I
Welcome, welcome to humanity, of where everything is crazy as fuck.
now
Everything.
my thing is in the next couple years, where do y'all see it at? Where do y'all see it going to?
Oh, I don't even want to talk about that shit.
I already told you it was going to on my end. I already
I
told you.
could be like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so successful, and then in the back of my head, it's not even gonna go anywhere. Like, I
I
don't
already
even,
told you.
I don't even want to think about that shit. But yeah,
All I'm gonna say is with all this new technology and shit coming, especially that VR shit, yeah, it's gonna get real interesting.
VR, AI, all that.
I mean,
That's
after
AI,
blow up
the
dolls,
AI is crazy, bro.
they've made like mechanical blow up dolls now. That's what it is.
Yeah, I heard.
um,
I heard in Japan they're making these like AI robot sex things.
That's disgusting. But
You heard about that shit too, right?
yeah,
That
I
shit
didn't
is.
read about none of that, and I hope none of it hits my page. I hope
I
none
just
of it
hope they
comes
don't
across.
talk anymore. I hope they don't talk. That's what's
But you
scary.
know, there's gonna be motherfuckers that are like, I'm gonna try it. Like, why not? You know, like they're gonna be
Oh yeah,
curious.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, a
Not
guy's
me
not.
though. I'm not. I don't trust shit like that. I'm not gonna stick my wanger in some shit that I don't trust. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He said,
I'm not why. I'm
"Guys,
not
I'll be
doing none of
honest
that.
with
what
you.
if,
I'll be
like what
honest
if
with
it
you. I passed
malfunctions?
out."
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Not even malfunction. I done seen too many iRobot, Chucky's, Megan. I'm not going for none of that shit. First of all, I'm not getting nothing that, cause I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm superstitious. I don't believe. Listen, I don't know anything can happen in what you just said. You said if it malfunctions,
Oh, we're
I'm
fucked.
thinking about if it's trying to kill me.
We're
I'm
fucked.
not
Yeah.
going for none of that. So nah, I ain't gonna keep
I
it.
just think about like if the AI and they're making robots, like I would think about like look at all this fucking like I don't know. They're basically making a dog come alive. That's scary. The fuck?
Yeah,
A robotic being come to life. Yeah.
No, it's like scary as fuck. That's scary. But
Shit.
uh,
Robots finna take over the world, man.
that's what
but they've been telling us that though.
probably the generation.
Hmm.
They've been telling us
Uh,
that the robots trying to take over.
Especially because people's curiosity, like people that are making them and shit, their curiosities keep going and going and going, and they don't give a fuck about what's gonna happen. They just want to see what they can create.
Fact, because that's when they always talk about it.
go overboard. That's the thing. Like they can't just do that. Like they can't just fucking like have all of this knowledge and then just let it go to waste and just for it to malfunction, like you're saying.
I
That's
don't think it's
fact.
gonna go to waste. I just think it's gonna go too far, so like far beyond what the fuck they understand, type shit.
But that be they. I think that what they think in their mind is what is too far. What is it that we can do that is really
Right?
like
That is
what
so
is too far?
Because the
So
that is
robot, the
scary as
robot
fuck.
can kill a motherfucker, and I still think they'd be like, yeah, that happens. Whatever.
yeah, it's gonna malfunction every once in a while. But what else
It's
can we do
okay.
to make it better?
It's a
Like
It's okay if
problem in
nah,
the
you lose
coding.
a limb. It's okay. It's
It's
covered by insurance.
it's a
Like
problem in
what
the
the
coding.
fuck?
We'll fix it. Don't worry about it. The fuck. You know. She went black screen again. Shit.
Sorry. I guess like somebody was calling me.
It's popular. No, I'm playing.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I feel like
my
the next
life.
couple years, I'm
What
with you on
happened?
that. Oh, she can't hear. You can't hear us.
Hello?
hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh yeah, her. It's either lagging or something.
Hello.
Hello?
I do that sometimes when their alarm goes off or when they get calls.
Oh
She's
yeah.
yeah. Hold up. Hold up.
You
Hold
should
up.
stop
I
calling me
got
though.
you. I got you. I know.
Mm.
gonna be like leave and come back. So if they leave and come back, it'll be fine. But yeah, shit, my fault. But anyway, yeah, I'm with you on that. This generation going to hell.
Oh yeah, this generation been going here.
God. Hello?
Can you hear now?
Hello?
Man, I done DM'd her what to do.
There's not on.
Hey, can she see us?
I don't even know.
Hello?
Hello?
Hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I
We
You
can't
can
hear
hear
you
hear
us?
guys.
we
But you
can
can't
hear you.
hear us.
I know you can hear me, but I can't hear you.
You have to leave and then come back.
You want me to leave and come back? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Sign language.
Yeah, my mom, nah, that take you a long way.
There we go. All right, how
There
about
you
now?
go.
Is it good now?
It's because I got a phone call and I kept on calling and calling, so I had to block that person.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna get into right now.
Okay, okay.
What do you personally think are your red flags?
Red flags. Okay. A person that constantly needs to be on the phone to know that I'm not doing anything wrong. That's a red flag. First, it should be trust no matter what when you get into a person's like life, even coming into somebody's life. It always has to be trust. Even if you're fucked up from the past, you always have to trust somebody.
True. True.
And you
Fact.
guess what? You're scared for like bad shit to happen, but if you go into relationships knowing that shit's gonna happen, then you're not gonna be hurt. Like, that much hurt in the end.
Word.
So
And
yeah.
I'm not gonna knock you for using the block button. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it, but I do think you on rapid
It's
fire with that
childish.
shit.
It is childish. Don't get me wrong. I've had almost like so many
You
people tell me it's childish. Like
you got
you
the
give
trigger
me
finger with the
generation,
block
I'm
button.
such a generation. That sucks.
I'm gonna say you got the trigger finger with the block button. Like it seemed like one thing. You're like, fuck it, block.
Yeah, like come on, like it's not like okay, there's a reason why there would be a block. There has to be a reason. There's not something where I would just do it just for fun. Like
I got you.
that's some bullshit. But
So, so I mean, not to get in like the personal shit, but like the person that just called, like, were they like an ex or some shit that was just calling you, bothering you type shit, or like,
now it's just a person. I don't know. I don't know if I should say that over this. Yeah, it's a person who just sends money. That's it.
oh, I
Just
mean,
to
you can say
call.
that.
Like to
Hey,
call.
in my podcast under the explicit category, you can say that.
Oh,
You're
okay.
just, yeah,
So yeah,
you
like
good.
basically I get like he wants to call and call and call, but then I'd be not on the phone and then like he'll pay money to call. But then
People,
I blocked him. Like I blocked him. I don't want to do that right now.
that's still a fucking thing. Like, people will like pay you to call them and like have like phone sex and shit. What the fuck?
Yo, you know the crazy. I haven't heard about that shit in a minute.
Right, like I thought that
Like,
shit was over. Like,
yeah, like late at night they be
But
like on the TV screen. They be like, call this hotline. Girls want to talk to you right
yeah, that
now.
just brought me
yeah,
back. That brought me back when I was little as fuck seeing those shits late as night.
but like I thought we were past that. You know what I'm saying? We got FaceTime and shit now. Like,
Yeah, but this I guess it's like people who are old school like tend to just stick with what they like, I guess.
I guess I'm pretty
I
sure
couldn't
though.
stay on the phone.
I can't either.
I couldn't.
Nah,
I wouldn't think about doing that. If you gonna do it, like you got an iPhone, FaceTime me. I don't want to. I don't want to talk on the phone. Who y'all talking on the phone about?
but like even if it's FaceTime, I feel like I'm gonna get too into it. And I'm gonna be like, all right, fuck it, where you at? You know what I'm saying? Like,
But like don't get
Absolutely.
me
I
wrong,
can't
I could
just
be a
keep it
little
on the phone. I
I could be
can't.
a bitch. I could be a bitch. Like, don't get me wrong. Like
My thing is, I just wouldn't be able to keep it on the phone. Like, it's got to go to the next level. We gotta upgrade. We gotta upgrade in this bit. You know.
okay. I mean at least you guys are with another thing, like at least you guys are with like going to the futuristic type shit because this person
No, you're not. You're not with the phone calls.
No, it's just weird as fuck. What do you mean? Like you were just explaining all of this shit you were ranting about like What the fuck? Like same. Being the person with the phone. Same.
So out of curiosity, what got you into doing that?
Um, like as in meaning like what I'm doing now, or
Like with like with the phone thing, like what got you into the phone thing?
I didn't do anything. Like that's just a person who met me in the club where I work.
Oh, so that's not like a
Yeah, so it's just a person who just wants to give me money and wants to talk.
damn.
But they only speak Spanish, so that's hard as fuck. Like,
I was I don't know how to speak Spanish, but think about somebody
but
paying you just to talk to them in Spanish.
yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Exactly that.
He wants you to be his Spanish teacher.
He says he
Ay,
wants to
pues,
be his wife, and I don't know if I want to be his wife.
handily. Shit. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
like, please marry me. And I'm like, bro, no. I don't even like know your family. I don't even know who you are. Like, who is that?
That's
Who is
I'm so
that?
sorry. Bro, that's my brother. So the
That
reason,
was
okay,
funny.
so he can hear y'all. So the thing is about my brother, right? His name Jono, and when we was talking about speaking in Spanish, he's Puerto Rican. Like my dad adopted him when his dad died, so he over here
He's all
just
like, let me talk
being
to
him.
her.
Yeah, he's just over here being him.
Hey, tell him I said, ¿Qué lo que hay?
My 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 partner said, "Que lo que hay?" He said he don't know
He
what she
said he
talking.
Puerto
don't know.
Rican. You're not Puerto
He said,
He said, I
Rican.
got the
"Hold
genes.
on,
I don't got
hold
the
on, let me
words.
take. Oh, hold on, let me take my headphone. I see shit. Hold on.
Amazing.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he can hear you. Say it again.
Oye, ¿qué lo que hay, mano?
John, you gotta come closer, bro, cause you know. Yeah, he talking Spanish. Put on the shirt, bro. Put on the shirt, bro. What is that going? But yeah, though, when he heard us, my brother, man, love him to death.
Like,
Hey,
Man, I
hola
get
tu ropa.
I get called Puerto Rican all the motherfucking time.
That's
I'm kind of
good.
not good. I'm not Puerto Rican, bro.
I know, but doesn't a lot of people want to be like that though?
but yeah, hey, he can hear you now. He right here.
Oye, ¿qué lo que hay, mano?
¿Qué dijiste?
Hmm?
¿Ah?
¿Qué dijiste?
Oh, he said, what did you say?
¿Puedes recordarlo?
Why I can't hear him? It
You
sound
can't
like
hear him?
it sound bad. His like well, I don't like I can't hear him. It sound bad.
Say-
No disrespect to his connection or nothing.
Wait, what? Hold up, time out, cause check this out. Listen, me, I don't speak Spanish, so he's Puerto Rican. What? What do you
I
mean?
speak. I'm Mexican. I speak Mexican Spanish.
Oh, so
Oh,
that's like,
So
yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Chihuahua and like
Well, my
Juarez
family
and
my family
Zacatecas.
comes from Jalisco. So
Oh,
yeah,
Jalisco, yeah,
Jalisco,
that's yeah.
peso pluma. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. I love him.
Everybody does.
Just kidding. I need to calm down.
But why do you say everybody wants to be Puerto Rican though? Where'd that come from?
Oh, because like I used to have a best friend and she would always lie about that. Always lie.
She
Like
would lie. Like hold on. She would lie.
she's from Canada.
So
She's
she's not even.
Canadian. And
So
she
she's
would
not
be
even
like,
Latina. So she's not even Latina.
nope.
So what is she if she's
She
Canadian?
wears
Like
wigs though. That makes her look like she's different races.
so she's gringa. She's white.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, but people believe her. They're like, damn,
does she
exotic.
wear like curly hair wigs or some shit? That's probably why. Snatch
You
that
know.
shit off and the truth exposes. You know
Mine's
that's
real though. Don't
crazy.
worry.
Does she still do that? Like she still tells people that?
To tell you the truth, I dropped her like what 3.5 years ago.
What happened?
She stole like $6,000 from me.
Well, what the fuck?
Well, basically, like how it went down was like she had a sugar daddy, and like the sugar daddy was paying for the rent for like 7 months, and I didn't know he was paying for our rent for 7 months, and I was giving her money for 7 months, right? And then on
Yeah.
the 7th month, he was on the phone and he was all talking to her, and I walk into my house. And he's all like, "Is that Mercedes walking in?" And I was like, "Fuck, I don't even want to fucking know why he's asking for me." And then she's like, "Mercedes, come here." And I'm like, "Fuck." And then I go over there and he's like, "Hey, Mercedes." And I was like, "Hey." And he's like, and then he's like,
Hey, no way.
"How do you guys feel about me paying your guys' rent for the 6, 7 months?" And I look at her and she drops her mouth. And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I've been paying for your guys' rent. Like, you guys should be happy. Like, isn't she a spoiled brat?" And I was like, "Yeah, she is a spoiled brat. Like, the bitch fucking took all my money I was so mad." And then after that, like,
She finessed it. That is crazy.
out with the guy who like gave me like 10 racks in a month, and like he was like my boyfriend, and I was like super happy to be with him. But at the time she wasn't working, so she seen the money that he was giving me, and like somehow they magically ended up in the kitchen when I was in my bed, and like who knows what the fuck they did, and he paid her $1,000 to shut up and not
Wait,
tell me anything.
Hold on. Let's
I'm so
backtrack. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You heard the same shit I heard. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. And, this is your podcast, but let rewind it. Did you
Rewind the fuck back.
Let's go back to generations because this generation sucks.
no.
No. We'll
You
go back to what you said.
did you just
Huh?
say 10 racks?
Yeah,
Like
And he,
$10,000?
like $10,000 in a month.
who the fuck was you dating?
You know this? Do you want to hear the story where he got the fucking money?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I want it.
it's a fucked up story, so like bear with me. I like pray for the lady. Okay,
What the fuck happened?
so so basically, like I was like with a couple of homegirls, and like we were in her house, and then all of a sudden, like her homeboys come in. One of the homeboys, they were like, "Hey, that guy likes you," and I was like, "Oh fuck, everybody likes to set me up with people, whatever." So like he started like saying, "Oh, I got you." Like he gave me $200, and I'm like, "This guy's fucking dumb as fuck." Like I guess I didn't understand what he was doing with money, and I don't know if he was just stupid and drunk, and you know how people are under the influence. Yeah. So he told me the story how he got the money, and basically like he had a wife, and his wife was in I think in the military, and I don't know if she was a Navy SEAL or if she was a Marine, but basically I don't know, something out there happened to her, and like she was like trying to sell her soul out there, and she had this book and
Nah.
some shit and all that, and all of a sudden she dies out of nowhere, right? And then they come to his step with all this fucking money, and then it says that his wife died. It was so sad. And then he just started spending it to everybody. Like he wasted all that money that his wife, like that basically was his wife, and he just spent it on so many people, used it on so many reckless things instead of like investing it and getting a house for himself. But then again, generation sucks. People don't know how to do things for themselves when they're granted an opportunity.
Nah, that's facts.
Mm-hmm.
But that black magic shit. Yeah.
Don't
No.
fuck with that shit, you will get fucked. No.
Oh
And the
nah.
fucked up thing is I think she was doing it on purpose. Like it was
Well,
because
okay, so that's a
it's
big
stupid.
that's a big thing in Mexico is the witchcraft, black magic type shit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that do it and don't know what it does to for doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know personally. It's scary. Not
Now
me. I
I
know
am
people that have been.
definitely I'm definitely not gonna fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Me too.
superstitious, so nah.
Say me too. I believe in everything.
I'm still scared of La Llorona. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
La
I've
Llorona.
seen her. Don't
So,
get me wrong. That girl crazy.
so La Llorona is like this ghost woman that killed her kids. Right? She drowned her kids out of jealousy from her husband because her husband paid attention to her kids more,
Yep.
and she felt guilty and drowned herself, and now she's doomed to Earth, searching for her kids. And
You forgot. You forgot a
she's a
part.
real spirit.
You
And
forgot a
she,
part.
I gave him the short version. That's it. I
Oh,
gave him.
okay. You don't want to
I
say the
wasn't.
other part.
Yeah, I gave him the short version. I wasn't gonna sit here and explain the whole story. You know what I'm saying?
No, no, no. I'm talking about what she did. Like, yeah, she drowned them, but did you know what she did after that?
That's the version I know. She drowned him, and then she was guilty. Like she felt guilt and drowned
So,
herself. And
so the story goes is so like that first part was good, that was correct, but in the end, like after she drowned them, she cut them in little pieces and threw them in the river.
I
And
did
she
not hear
scattered,
that part. That's
yeah,
crazy.
and she scattered them everywhere. And when it was her time to die, she was supposed to go to heaven, and
Wait,
God
what?
didn't want to get her.
Wait,
Huh?
what part of Mexico are you from? Or is your family from?
No, I don't have no clue, but I have Mexican in me, so
Because I never
yeah.
heard that part of the story.
Yeah, so like I've heard that part my whole life, and like even with people saying like she would be like, "Ay, mis hijos," crying in the night like crazy, looking for children to snatch, to cut up and show God like, "Hey, these are my children," but God's like, "Those are not your children. You can never come to heaven." You know, it's some
Yeah,
crazy,
that
fucking
is.
crazy.
Nah, so La Llorona is like the big fear in Mexican culture. She's real. She's fucking real. That's all I'm gonna say.
So I used to live in Alamosa. So over here in Colorado, there's this place.
Hey, that's where I'm from.
Huh?
I'm from.
That's where you're
That's
from?
where yeah, I'm from Springs, but I have family in Pueblo.
I'm from San Luis Valley and Alamosa. So
You up north?
it's more south because I know where Monte Vista is and Colorado Springs. It's like right after, I think it's south of Castle Rock.
South of
So
Castle?
yeah, so
I
like
know
it's
Springs because
Denver.
I know Springs is south of Castle Rock. You pass
Yeah.
Castle Rock, you get to
So
Denver.
here's Denver, Castle Rock, and then Colorado Springs, and then Monte Vista, and then Alamosa, and then San Luis Valley. And where I live in San Luis Valley, the river that was in the back of my house, that river led all the way to Mexico. And that river is where she is. It was so crazy. Like so crazy. I hate that place. And then if you go look up on I guess on Google, San Luis Valley, there's extraterrestrial like sightings. I guess that's where like the main thing is. Crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I forgot. I really forgot where Alamosa was. Cause you know what I'm saying, like Springs, I know south you get to Pueblo, then you get to Trinidad, then you get to you know
Albuquerque. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Or no,
like in
you
the
get
middle of nowhere. That Alamosa was only like a population of like 1,000 people, and San Luis Valley is a population of 80.
yeah, small
Yeah,
town.
so they're like in the middle of nowhere, and it sucks because your cell phones don't work good out there either.
You know what I don't miss though? I don't miss the fucking cold out there. Fuck that
Ugh,
cold.
you're telling me.
Fuck that winter. Straight.
I'd rather, like, if I had to, I'd probably go move to California or Florida. But then at the same time, I know there's a lot of floods in
Everybody
Florida.
want. I keep hearing that everybody want to move to Cali or Florida or Houston, Texas. Houston
Mm-hmm.
specifically.
Hmm.
Yeah, you hear that too?
Yeah, I'm all over here like, yep.
Like, what is it about Houston that people like makes people want to just move there, like
I
up
think
and go?
it's the clout again. Everybody has a lot of clout in different areas of like California is like main known of LA and like all that shit. And like Houston, Texas is like where all of the famous rappers and baddies and all these girls and you know the main strippers and all those crazy people like you
Yeah,
know there's money made everywhere but like those are the main attractions, I guess.
yeah, I can see that. I can see
Mm-hmm.
that. And I feel like I would enjoy Houston, but at the same time, I wouldn't just up and move there. You know, just
Yeah,
because
I wouldn't
that's what's
either.
crazy.
I've seen all of those, what do you call it? Those Instagram videos of like how Houston has like big ass houses. Like, you know, like you could get it for cheap and get like a big ass mansion. And
Yeah. In
but like,
Texas,
why? Why move over there? There has to be a catch why these things are cheap. Like, you know.
Texas, that's what they do in general. Like that's the whole state of Texas. My sister, she a real estate agent in Texas. They do have
Mhm.
like, little houses out there for like the cheap.
It is cheap, and Colorado expensive. So
Ugh, you're telling me. Oh my god.
you know what I'm saying? Colorado and the East Coast. 'Cause I lived on the East Coast for a little bit. The East Coast expensive as fuck too. Like the Baltimore area is expensive.
Mhm.
No, no, no.
That's a
And
lot of nowadays.
it's also where the most toxic fucking people live too, in the expensive fucking areas.
So like I have homeboys, homeboys in California, and I have homeboys here in Denver, and it's funny because all I see on posts on Facebook, them just barking at each other, just barking. Like, I'm like, okay, you guys are both like I don't understand. But
So going back to the generation talk,
yeah,
like you wanted to from a little bit ago. What do you guys think people need? Like, okay, let's say, what do you guys think a dude needs to do? Like, say he sees like a female he like, what's he gotta do to go get that? To go
Sleep.
get, you know what I'm
hmm.
saying?
Hmm.
This
First of
generation.
all, you would probably have to get a date going on. You can't just go over there and be like, "Yo, mama, what you doing?" Like the fuck
Right.
that.
I'm gonna stop you right there because I'm gonna say people, as bad as it sounds, people don't go on dates as often, and it's
I'd
sad.
rather, if anybody wanted to go with me, I'd rather choose a date because, like, the fuck, I'm not trying to be like chilling.
Hey,
I mean, you want to smoke? Come on, you want to smoke some weed? Okay.
hey, you're one of the few that would say that. Like other people are just not used to the dating thing. Like, yeah, it's a small amount that would actually still go on dates and shit.
I've been broken so many times that I'm able to be like, you want to try this?
I know.
You want to try it out? Like, let's do it.
Oh no, I know y'all saw that thing on Instagram where them girls basically saying all the places that they would never want to go. Like this is not a date. This is not a. They like the movies is not a date. Main event like arcades is not a date. Like going, I'm like, so where do y'all want to go? And then some people in the comments was like, for our first date, take me to Dubai. Like,
See that?
Damn.
That's that's that
No.
bougie. That's that bougie delusional shit that
that's
you
If
not
a
see.
man, okay, listen. If tables were turned, if a man came at me that way, I'd be like, boy, no.
Okay, but I'm
No, no,
saying like
no, 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 no,
that's
no.
good.
Like,
No,
first
no.
we have to, like, settle.
See,
We
that's
need to
good.
sit.
See,
It's
that's
like
good.
building momentum.
That's good. You would be like that. But
Yeah,
when
but
you turn the tables back around,
mhm.
females don't act like that. They're like, oh, this motherfucker don't got money. Okay,
Yeah, like
you know.
it's basically like if a girl is gonna like treat a guy in a different way, it's like I don't know. It's like I find myself saying to everybody, it's like that same saying. It's old as fuck, but it's like treat people the way you want to be treated. That's all it is. It's
But
the old fucking saying, but
that's like going back to that conversation people have where they talk about who should pay for the first, second date, whatever the fuck, right? I agree that the dude definitely pays for the first date. You know what I'm saying? He asks, he's the one that approaches most of the time. Pay, cool. But if it's like a constant thing where you're just paying for date after date after date, then at that point she's dating you because, or she's going on dates with you because you paying for the shit. She's just
right.
getting a free meal.
I believe what 50 Cent said. They were like people like who should pay for the first date. 50 Cent said whoever idea was to go on that date. This is what 50 Cent.
Oh wait,
But
what?
Fuck with that.
it was a saying. They was like well they asked 50 Cent. They was like who do you think should go like on the like who you think should pay for a date? Do you think if a woman invites a man out on a date, should the man pay for it? 50 Cent said straight up, whoever idea was to go on that date should pay for the date. And that's why
Yeah.
it be like different
Well,
videos.
duh. It's
It was
like I'm
But
like, you
my
want to
thing
go
is,
get some food with
my
me?
thing
Like
is,
if I'm picking you guys up, I'd be like, you want to go get some
but
food?
my thing is, 9 times out of 10, the dude's approaching though. So it's
that's
That's
his
true.
idea to go on the date. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It is, yeah.
The first date the dude should pay for hands down. You feel what I'm saying? That
Hmm.
that that's the first date. The first date is basically the initiation, the hey,
Right.
check this out. Me and you, I wanna talk to you, I wanna get to know you a little bit better. And if the first date goes good, now The second that is me personally, I think about it as when we get into a relationship, that's when But it's like a date could be something. A date is a place that you don't even got to spend no money. A date could be a picture. You feel what I'm saying? And
Right.
that could be
A
something.
hike. The fuck?
Yeah,
I love.
Nah, see, there's females that be like, a hike? What are you gonna do? Kill me and bury my body in the wilderness?
If you bring your piece with you,
fact.
you don't do nothing wrong. Just kidding. I'm just
It's
kidding.
a fact, because
Just kidding.
like females think this type of way, man. There's
But
females that think these types of
I'd be
ways.
like, I'm protected. Just kidding.
that, when it comes down to what you were saying, like it all. So what I'm gonna say is like growing up with my mom, right? We used to watch a lot of the news. You feel me? But then
Yeah.
when you like go back to like the situation about generation, everything comes down to generation. And like one of the biggest debates that I have with my friends that like y'all, y'all gonna have is that what I feel like is like the toxicity doesn't come from you. Toxicity comes from generations like your parents, and if you didn't
Mm-hmm.
from your grandparents, but if you
Yep.
have from your parents and then their parents, it's a generational. How people talk about generational wealth, I feel like generational toxicity is real.
Yeah. That's why that's like there's that thing where it shows like where you can break generational, like, it's like curses basically. Like you don't want to pass it down to your children, that like you can stop it whenever you want. It's just
But
the
it's
person's
all about
mindset.
it's all about what they grew up seeing though. It's all about influence. That's really what
Or
it
look
is.
at, I grew up like fucking seeing my mom do so much fucking dumb shit, but look at me, I'm treating my son like I don't want him to be treated the way I was. Like I want him to be in a better situation than I
Right.
was.
Because that taught you.
Yeah.
You know,
Even
that
though I
taught
got
you.
whooped for no reason, it showed me how to be a good girl. Like.
Right. Right. And a lot of people like when they have those certain influences, they either take it and learn from it, or they take it and apply it.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true. That's
You
true.
get one or the other type shit.
Hmm.
but that's when you should look at your generation and actually see like what you like. Like for instance, when you going back to the question that you had answered, you was like, how should you approach a woman? You feel me? I have
Hmm.
that will go up to a girl and be like, hey, Charlotte, let me get your number. Like,
Yeah.
like,
And
like,
then me, I would be like this
Nah,
ball.
you gotta be
like
straight up. He's right. You gotta be straight up with it.
they'll tell you straight up, hey, I'm trying to get your number, or they'll be like, hey, you got to like, they're like, hey, what you doing? What you doing later on? They're trying to get straight to the point. Then I have friends that do a little bit more of a longevity with how they introduce themselves. Like, and then basically, I took both and made it into one thing. You're getting straight to the point, but you're being respectful about it. You're going
That's
up to,
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, like, hey, my name is this. What's your name? And then she's like, then you like, well, I don't want to be disrespectful if you're in a relationship with a girl or a boy because this generation is big on
Yeah.
never know for real. So like, I don't know
Fuck.
if you. And then after they say yeah, that's when you're like, well, can I have your number? Can we go do this, like? And then when they give you a number, then that's when the conversation starts. You keep it short, but you keep it respectful at the same time. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, I've done my part where I like made the move first. Like.
See, now that
That's real.
actually that's
It's
rare.
rare as fuck, but it
That's
happened in the gym. Okay.
It's rare, but I like it though, and the reason why is because it brings a little bit of a good difference to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Like
dudes aren't used to getting approached by females. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I'd be like, hey, do you got a girlfriend? And he was like, no. And I was like, can I
Yeah,
get your number then? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like,
You
okay.
see what
And
I'm
then I walked
saying?
away.
Like,
And then I walked away.
motherfuckers
that
bamboozled.
that keeps us that catches us. I feel like it catches us off guard, and like it, but it also brings some type of relief because dudes when you walk up to a girl, you either like me and my brother John always say, when you walk up to a girl, she either gonna tell you two things. She either gonna say yes or no. If she says
Yeah.
no, you go on about your life, you move on. If she says yes, that's when you can take it to the next step. And I feel like that's when generation and social media comes into play because this generation, no one wants to get to know nobody no more.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a
You know, you go into a club these days. these motherfuckers don't even know each other, and you got people dancing on each other, grinding on each other, fucking touching, grabbing on each other, like they don't even know each other.
Oh, and but that the craziest thing about it too though is that like I said, cause me and my brother John, we have all these conversations, like same conversations we having, like we and I me and my brother we asked a couple of females and we was basically like, does it's the biggest question of all that I love to answer people, but does sex play a major role in if you will still be with somebody or not?
Wait,
That's a
if
question. That's a
what
question
plays
for
a
her.
major
Yeah.
role? Sorry. I'm sorry, I had somebody come in. But what was
So
that again?
so basically, so like the question that like me and my brother always ask people is, does sex play a big role in like you messing with a guy or not? Because like does it? Because a lot of people say like a lot of
Like,
females say, like, if he's not packing, I don't want it because I need a dude
yeah,
that's gonna business. But some females say it doesn't matter because I can teach a man a way to love me type stuff.
I think it depends on the female, but go ahead and answer.
Yeah, it depends. I guess it depends. Um, fuck. I mean, like,
So it depends on how good they are.
does size matter? I'm all
I
like,
would
that's
hope
the
so.
$1,000,000 question. Does size matter?
I would hope so.
I don't know. Should I? Oh shit! I didn't know this was a conversation
That's
we
the
were gonna
question of the
have.
year.
Yeah. De- Woo!
You get all shy and shit, like,
Because it's like so crazy to think about it. Because like,
like to you
I,
personally, does all that does all of that matter to you?
why am I so shy? Okay, so like, if it's good sex, yes. Like if it's good sex, it's good. But
Okay.
like, if
So
it's
what if he's like a newbie and he's like just hitting
oh
missionary and
my
that's
god, no. I don't know because then I would be like, you would probably have to be a little bit more experienced. Oh god,
like he don't know how to like pick the
I
legs of
don't
his
know how
pants,
to
hit
touch you.
missionary.
Oh, that's some fuck shit. The fuck, like what? That's me being aggressive. I'd be like, you need better learn how to fucking do that. Like,
Yeah, they gotta know how to do all
because
that.
how like it's like basically a girl. Like, imagine a girl not knowing how to do anything, and you're just chilling. Like,
Most dudes, but see, most dudes wouldn't care about that shit.
I'm not a dude,
Most
but you
females
know me.
are
Right. Most females just like to lay there and you let you do your thing type shit.
yeah,
I mean, that's being real.
that
Yeah.
most. I thought that's the main question. 'Cause it should be like females be like, "Oh well, a guy better know how to put it down for real." But it's like, help you gonna help you just laying there
Well,
and I'm
duh,
doing
yeah.
my
I
work. I'm
mean,
tired.
Right. Am I gonna do all the heavy lifting or what's going on here?
hey,
Like,
I
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
with both people doing like their part, Like you can't just let one person do all of it,
I'm gonna tell you, I don't mind a pillow princess here and there, but that shit gets old pretty damn quick.
You mean a
Oh yeah,
person that's
fact.
dead on bed? That's some
Like
fuck
she
shit.
laying there like a dead fish, just letting you do your fucking thing. That
That's
shit
gross.
Yeah,
boring after a while.
or or they only want to move like they don't never. It's so like I talk to like I that some of them only have like, moves. Right?
Where's my fan at? Where's my fan at, bro? Oh my gosh, I need to fan myself. That's some fuck shit.
Be honest with you, got missionary, back shot, hit it from the side. You really
Shit,
have,
reverse. You can hit the reverse doggy all fucking night if
but
you wanted to.
that's that's the thing. It's like you tell a female like let me see your Megan Thee Stallion knees, and they show you for like 5 seconds. They done
Literally,
like, bro, dude,
I know that. I know that. Fuck.
fucking hit a
I'm
tumble
gonna
for a
see
little
that
bit.
Megan
Damn.
Stallion. The fuck.
yeah. They want you to do some real crazy. They be like, yeah, pick me up, pick you up.
But they better know how to pick you up.
If
Pick
I
you
pick
up.
you up, you better stay on
Like,
that damn
your
wall.
ass is fatter than me. The fuck?
God damn.
Like if I put in all the and then it'd be like I'd be laughing because it'd be like, okay, so after we do this, you feel me? Like what like now it be different conversations that people have. Some people that when they get done they go straight to sleep. You feel what I'm saying? But other
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
people it's like, would you have a conversation after it or are you just gonna be like, all right, we did what we did?
So I conversate until I get tired, and then I'm like, all right, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I'm
You said
I don't
goodbye.
just go. I don't just go straight to knocking out. I feel like that's kind of weird. Like if you don't say nothing after doing shit. I feel like you gotta conversate a little bit, at least a little bit, and then go to sleep. Do whatever you gotta do.
I
Right.
I got you right here. So Mercedes, I got a question for you, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to like plug my phone in so this doesn't die. Over here, struggle the real struggle.
So,
Struggle's
so
real.
this so this is the real question. If you want to answer on you to speak for yourself, bro, you can. But
Okay.
the question that I ask is like a question that a lot of people that I've been hearing, I hear a lot is how do you think good sex? How long do you think good sex should last?
That's a good question.
Oh, good,
That's
like
a good
good.
question.
Okay. Um, that's gonna be um, like a good almost an hour, not like exactly an hour,
Okay.
like a good 35 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
But if I've been,
Now, if you would have said like 2 hours or some crazy shit like that, I
Uh,
would have looked at you crazy.
I've never been in that.
Like,
I don't want to be in that situation.
yeah.
2 hours. Two out. Okay, so the thing is, 2 hours is always possible, but who wants to do that for 2 hours straight? Like
No
of just
one.
doing.
I choose not to. Like, no,
Oh shit, no, it's
I don't want to. That why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Why when
right.
you can make it a good 30 minutes? Why?
I feel
30
you.
minutes,
Why?
10, 10 minutes, depending on what you do for real. Because if you doing some,
If you
I
haven't
can't
if you haven't had it in a while, then yeah, you make it a good 10 minutes.
I mean,
like
I've had.
like us when we got out of AIT. I
But
can't. I ain't gonna lie. I was had a lot of making up to do.
I mean, I've been
even
in.
in AIT, I was like, what can I do? You know what I'm
I've
saying? I would go out there like, what can I do? Like,
been
what
only
females
like
are out here right
2 minutes.
now?
The book.
So what Mercedes?
I've been in situations where it's only been 3 minutes.
Hey, sometimes that shit happen. Maybe he didn't
Be
have
like,
it for a while. You know?
well, my mom ain't be like that. Like really and truly. All right. So this be the
I feel
thing.
like somebody,
My
get
thing is,
less
and
than
that's,
it than something I'm doing something good.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this with no disrespect to any females, because I love females. I do. But I feel like when it lasts a short amount of time like that, y'all get very heated and mad because y'all didn't go off. Y'all didn't get off like that.
Listen, if it
That's
was
really
like,
what it is.
if it was every single time it was
Like,
happening, oh yeah, I would be
not
hella
every single time. If it was just one time, like the one time is gonna get you heated.
like you did a good job.
Like if he nutted, but you didn't, like you would be mad about that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a different type of listen. If if I finish before you,
That's good.
no. If I finish before you, listen. I'm like this. Listen, I know you got a rose in there. Go ahead and grab it, and I'm gonna help you get to where you gotta be in life. But I'm done. I can kiss you, whisper in your ear, baby. You look good. But I
He
know you
said,
got it in your room. Go ahead and grab that. And but me, I'm just like, they got some females, they got certain settings they want it to make it last long. We're gonna put it on the highest and fastest setting to get you where you need to be so we can go to sleep. Cause up all night and you making noise, I'm about to go to sleep. It's over with.
Right. We can't be at that shit all fucking night.
Nah,
No, sir.
especially
damn.
late night. It's like, bruh, I ain't gonna lie. There be people that be like, we gonna do it till the sun come up. Listen, I gotta be at work on the weekends. You can catch me, but on the weekdays, I
On the
got six.
weekdays, nah, bro. Not on the weekdays.
This
Cause
is
you know
not
cause you already know we gotta be up early, so fuck all
Yeah,
that.
nah, for real.
right.
I'm not up to no 4 o'clock in the morning, then go to sleep when I gotta wake up in another 30 minutes to an hour.
Right. We gotta be
Yeah.
up early with shit we gotta do. So nope, ain't no sunrise bullshit going on here.
Females be
Oh,
like,
it doesn't work anymore.
like I want to get, I want somebody to. So then that's another question. Do like people know the difference between having sex or making love? I feel like a lot of people just have sex. No one makes love no more. That's
I think my definition, having sex is just like you're fucking somebody that you have no ties to. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But making love is like this is someone you genuinely care about and you doing the business with her.
oh, my mama. Turning down the
That's
lights,
making love.
turning down the lights, playing music and yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
A
exactly.
plant. This guy.
That's making love. But fucking,
I
you don't got the music.
where's
You
my
might
blood?
have the lights on.
But you want to know the crazy thing about it when it comes down to the generation is music ain't the same like it used to be no more.
No,
That's true.
no.
That is so true.
Fiji, you can't tell me you fuck with Sexy Red. Please don't. Please, no.
Okay, so let me
Fuck my
honey,
baby
honey,
dad. Just
honey,
kidding.
hear me out, right?
Bow,
The
bow,
top,
bow, bow, bow. That's some booty me. Hey,
so see,
hey, hey, hey. Just kidding.
but I want you. So I'm gonna break it down for you, right? Let's break it down.
I
Back
just
then,
did that on purpose. I'm sorry.
That's different.
so you can't. The thing is, you can't say no. All right, so sexy red raps are basically about being a prostitute, right?
Right.
No, listen. I like Mariah Carey.
A
I wish Mariah
nasty prostitute.
Carey. Oh my God.
Sexy red songs are just it has a good beat to it and it's basically a catchy song. That's
But
why it just
so
has
nasty.
girls to bring out their inner hood rat. You feel me? Their inner ghetto, their inner turn.
Yeah.
But
Like,
if you look at all the singers, look, SZA raps about being a certified side chick. No one says anything about that. Summer Walker, some Walker don't know if she want to be with Lil Meat.
screwing people for
right,
peace.
right.
She be doing the dirt. Where the
Okay, for example, right? Let's talk about the city. So that's why I talk about generational music. This generation is only talking about girls, popping that cat, getting scamming dudes, making money, and at the end of the day, they're not talking
Doing
about.
drugs. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
Whereas
And when you
back in the day, that
But
shit was
back in
about
the day, it was
back
even
in the day
worse.
was
Like,
about real
they didn't
shit.
care
Back in the
talking
day was
about
about real shit and real love, bro.
rap was dirty back then too. Don't get me wrong.
But it was real shit though. It was real
yeah,
It
shit,
was real
real
shit,
love.
but nasty.
but you got that's back like Freak and all that was going on and stuff. We don't got no Freak now. We got little baby like the parties back then, like house parties and all that, are not the house parties that we have now. The
Right.
clubs are not the clubs that we have now. The way that people communicated back then, that's like when you had Trick Daddy and like the song that you don't know now, ho, like all them songs like that, they were really doing that. You have rappers and singers and stuff now that are telling that are feeding a lot of shit to people in their head, but it's
Yeah.
like they're really living that. The city girls, they talk about some
They're crazy.
man, talk about, but Carisha, which is Young Miami, she got what 2 kids and she wants to be in love. JT got out of jail and got with Lil Uzi, and
What?
Summer Walker is with Lil Meech. SZA is trying to find her a man. Sexy Red, everybody listening to Sexy Red, but Sexy Red has
Who's
got
baby? Just kidding.
a baby.
Everybody thinks it's Drake still.
I thought they thought it was Chief Keef, and they try to play my boy Chief Keef like that.
But you know the crazy thing is, I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Chief Keef was Chief Keef was doing something.
I didn't want to say it, but
He said.
I didn't want him to do my boy like that, you know. Fuck that.
He
Like,
said.
sorry, like all them, like think about all the music that used to be back there. People outside with their boom boxes dancing in the rain. Music back then used to make you want to go get your girl back. This music now, like she just said, will make you want to block them and never talk to
INDEP.
Hey, but that's why she blocks like a motherfucker, though.
them.
That's
That's right.
exactly. That's why he got the itchy finger for the block button.
And
Oh
that,
my
but that's
Hold my heart.
but that's what I'm saying. It's just like if you really want to be like pay, like if you really pay attention to, like, it's not really about being woke. It's just paying attention to your surroundings. Like back
That's
then, when we were growing up, your parents taught you that you would see your parents get into it, but you would see them always come back together. Now
true.
when you get older, only thing you know is, bro, cut that person off. There's 1,000 other people in the world that want to be with you. You don't need that person. What
Right.
really you don't like me and my brother John. Our favorite word is sometimes it's not about what you want. It's about what you need. That person
Yeah.
that you cut off might be the person that you might need to heal you. But
Hmm.
everybody, they can get
It's
I
whatever.
think I think what people
like,
need to do too is not focus so much on trying to find that right one. They need to focus on their own shit, getting their shit right, because everything else, once they do that, everything else will fall into place.
On my
yeah.
mama, being at peace with themselves.
And then like how you were saying about like, generation, like back in the day love was different too. And like, how people actually wanted to stay and try and fix.
Like
But
like don't get me wrong, they were still cheating and shit back then, but
yeah.
there was more real love than there is now.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they were cheating
You
real
know,
bad.
you'll go walk around and about, and you'll hear people say, "I love you," this and that and the third, but do they really though?
Yeah. Let's do that loyalty test. Such the
And see,
bar.
that's right. That's this generation. They have a loyalty test.
Yeah, like what
There
the
was
fuck?
fucking loyalty. There was no loyalty test back then.
Yeah, there
You know
wasn't.
what
Now
I'm
there's
saying?
people caught.
There was
Just
no
kidding.
there was no iPhones. I done made so many people mad, bro, because I used to tell so many people, little do you realize, like everybody like, oh, I want to be like my grandma and my granddad, and I'm like, little do you realize your granddad was cheating on your grandmama and your grandma was cheating on your granddad because of
That
this. They
sucks.
didn't have no Facebook, no iPhone, no location, but the only reason why
Fuck.
they would, you feel me?
It was harder for them to get
It
caught
was
back
harder to
then.
get caught. Yeah.
The only
There wasn't no social
I
media shit. Where
remember
it's like, I
it
saw
was
your text message. You know
I
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
want to be in that generation. Screw that.
I
Nah,
say because
real talk. Real
I was
talk. I think
what you say?
living. I don't say real talk. Living in the '90s would probably be a smooth operation.
I
Yeah,
liked it.
I would
Yeah.
love living in the '90s. Fuck this generation.
everything was popping.
Shit.
Hmm.
Rise of NWA. Like, come on, bro.
That'd be cool.
Come on.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would have like bought in all the lottery tickets over the years back in the day if we had a do over. I'd be like, rich again, rich. Just
I
kidding.
can't knock you for it, but you about that money. I can't
No,
knock you for it though.
no. Hey, listen, just because I do my makeup on point doesn't mean it's all money.
I got you. I got you.
That's hilarious.
I got you, but you know what I'm saying? I
Sorry.
think I think I think out of all the generations, all the different decades, I think the '90s had it the perfect way as far as
Hmm.
every other decade.
That's true. I've heard a lot of people saying they miss the 90s, so like I guess 90s is the most favoritist
I sure
year.
bet you they do. I sure bet you they do.
Even though I only had 2 years in those 90s, but
Even
I
even
had
the early 2000s wasn't even that bad until we hit motherfucking what 2008. Then
2000.
shit started getting reckless.
Yeah, that,
the late '90s, early 2000s was probably, I'd say, throughout the best years. So much good music still, but
the blue skies were so blue back then. Like, oh my gosh. I
people
remember
actually
like
talk to people. Everybody knew how to communicate. Like instead of everybody linking up on the game, it would be like, oh, because if you really pay attention now, like you go to the mall, is not packed like how it used to be.
oh
It's
yeah.
All you
not. It's
were
not. You
yeah,
see a lot of older folk in there. You see a lot of like kids in there and shit.
Yeah,
Like
like
there's no one like your age that'll be in that mall type shit.
that's true.
You know.
I
You
remember
know,
everybody.
and the reason it is because they're spending their time in the clubs and the bars doing some freaky ding shit, doing some weirdo shit, and that's
Mm-hmm.
the way it is. You know.
No one goes to the movies no more either. Everybody used to want to meet up at the movies on like a Friday, Saturday night. Now everybody don't want to. No one want to. Everybody like we could just stream it from home. Like you don't want to enjoy it. Like
Like yeah, you can use some sussy ass stream size, but look, I still go to the movies. I don't care.
oh yeah, my
I
mom.
I still go. Shit.
You're gonna go get a big popcorn. Like that's the whole thing is the memories. Like I guess.
She said the big popcorn. She would think about the popcorn.
That's that popcorn and then get the butter with the you can't make
Mm.
like
Yum.
the frozen like cherry things and you can it's just I keep telling people when you find peace with yourself, you can enjoy all the little things. You feel what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
Yeah.
no one wants to do the little stuff like go to the movies, go on picnics. Everybody just want, well, how much money you gonna spend on me? And then like I said, the song where the dude said, "Bad bitch 50 flow in hibachi." Now everybody want hibachis. Everybody want a
I don't
hibachi.
even eat hibachi. The fuck, I need to eat it though, but I don't eat it. The fuck? It's not. I could make my own shit at
So
home.
with
The
the
fuck?
whole money thing, I definitely, without a doubt, I blame the people influencing it the most. That's the Kardashians, and that's the female rappers in this decade.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're like Ice Spice, dude.
They influence that shit. They rap about motherfuckers spending bands on them, and then guess what? The people that hears that song is like, shit. Well, I deserve that too. Out they go.
They're like setting a bad example of what a person. I don't know. I don't know. It's
But I
like a
can't knock them. I
bad.
can't just knock them like the dude rappers. They influence the bad shit too.
Yeah.
Killing, robbing, and it doesn't. They don't. I say people don't talk about that, John. No more. Like
You
the
got
people.
motherfuckers getting a fucking what is that shit? The little baklava max, the ski mask shit,
Oh
Oh
wearing
yeah,
yeah,
that shit, thinking that
he
shit's cool.
I
No,
have those.
wearing that during summertime.
I
It's
know it's not cool.
you
I
got
know
motherfuckers wearing that shit, thinking that shit's cool, man.
it isn't.
you know what's becoming a trend now though.
Yeah.
People getting people face tatted right here.
Oh my gosh, freaking El Nelly Choppa, bro. I can't believe his dumbass.
And Elite Chopper, yeah.
Really, he put Krishan on his face. The fuck.
Now, Krishan Rock she's a
She is
demon.
amazing, but like it's funny how
She's a demon.
they fucking tattoo what she did with Blueface. The same face cheek.
That
That's a
girl is
whole.
that girl is a demon.
Which one?
Krishan Rock, she's a
Like
demon.
real demon, yes.
Yeah,
Scary.
But that's why.
she got some dark energy to that one.
Oh yeah.
That's, well, I mean, she laughs. Don't you see how she laughs?
No,
She's just laughing, like just because she thinks everything she does. She thinks punching a person in the face is so funny. Like that's bad.
demon.
I'd be like, if I punch somebody in their face, I'd be like, I'm so sorry. Come here, like. But I wouldn't even punch a person in the face unless they were trying to hit me.
I do think that shit was funny though. How Blueface had that house just full of females just fighting and shit. I did think that shit was funny as hell.
I think so too. That
People
was.
people do not like Blueface, but Blueface is really of this generation. He's probably one of the best market, like the people that market stuff. He's the best. He's one of the greatest promoters ever because he'll
Right.
make. It's like people.
Bill's music. That shit just popped off out of nowhere. Ugh.
Nah, he is really good at promoting his shit. That's
But
why
he
his show like that.
like they do like a lot of controversy too, just for like the views too. Like they have to
Well,
make
most of his controversy had to do with Krishan Rock. That
and
was
Jay.
most of that controversy. That girl was out to ruin his fucking life,
Oh, always.
but she loves him. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what that's what love is now in generation. The person hitting on another person.
And that's my thing. If that's what love is, shit, I don't want no part of it.
Me neither. That's why where is my man?
Everybody, I, like my brother John was saying, like toxic is the new love, and like if you when you really love somebody, people are so screwed up from all their past relationships that when they get into a relationship, because in my mind, I'm not gonna lie, in my mind, I feel like everybody cheats in this generation. Everybody cheats. It just the when that moment comes that they're gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat.
So would you believe me if I told you I never cheated?
Same.
You want to be honest?
I want
I
you
can,
to be honest with me. I want you to be completely honest. Yeah.
Same.
I wouldn't. Now I wouldn't say you probably never. You might probably never cheated on a person, but you cheated somewhere in your life.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. And
On
that,
that perspective, that's a little different.
But in a relationship, it really depends because it's just like there. I've known a lot of people that haven't cheated, but they still get played in the end, but they still have that somebody like they still believe that they're gonna find real love.
Yeah, I'm about to say because I've been the
That-
one like cheated on, in
Oh
the
yeah.
past, and then
I,
grew from that, learned from that type of shit. You
ugh,
know,
I'm happy that y'all like. So me, I'll be a whole. I'll take accountability. I'll be 100% honest. I was that person that did it all, been in it all, been cheated on, been the one that cheated, was the one that got left with somebody, was the one that left somebody, was the one that lied to somebody, was the one that was lied to. So it was just like a being through all of that. Like that's why when people be like, well, oh, when you break up with somebody, like how do you? I really don't. I ask God for forgiveness and for their forgiveness and for the healing factor, but I treat it as a lesson. You feel what I'm saying? To
yeah,
mhm.
with the next relationship. You feel me?
exactly, and that's how I was. Every relationship was a learning experience. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying? Especially if you at a young age, like that's got to be a learning experience for you.
Yeah.
You got
so
that's where you learn what to look for, what works for you, and what doesn't work for you at all, what you don't fuck with. That's how you
Hmm.
learn. So getting cheated on, yeah, it sucks, but that's how you
You
learn.
get stronger though, you know. You learn how to
Absolutely,
your emotions more better as well.
absolutely, and that's the best thing about it is you learn from it. You know,
Broken heart. You
I feel like you done your deals of cheating though.
No, no, listen. Okay, so like only one thing that you can like I can not actually take accountability for too is having a guy fall in love with me, making them think that they're with me, and then like I left like how he said he left another person for another I guess. I left that guy for another person and I guess I should have, been a better person and told him like, "Hey, I don't want to be with you anymore," instead of just disappearing out of nowhere, you know?
That sounds like a type of cheating.
all
Ain't no there were no strings tied, but
But there was no strings at all, and then there was no label, but like,
yeah, yeah, I
the
guess.
so,
type of thing, but it did make me feel bad, you know?
so you know the crazy thing is right, and my brother Glow always says it. Y'all females should really be locked up and thrown underneath the jailhouse, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh shit.
Let me listen, because this is funny.
You gonna probably back me up on this, bro. Y'all females, right? And you probably done it because you just on the slick just admitted to it. Y'all will
What?
make fall in love, right? And it messes up y'all mentally check out before
Yeah.
physically check out. Males, we physically check out and then we mentally check out. But females will physically, well, no, they will mentally check out. They'll still fuck you. They'll still do everything for you. They'll still do all that. But they ain't mentally with you. They mentally with the next dude. And then when they're physically done, that's when they leave. And I feel like if you've ever
But
done,
I had my reason for doing that to that guy because
They always do.
he told me to go get raped. So I'm gonna go. I'm
I
gonna go leave this guy alone.
so about when they come off disrespectful like that, then that's automatic. But like the factor like of that women mentally like check out and then still be with that person for like years on end, months on end, and instead of leaving, like if you already done with me, just tell me you done with me so we can separate. But the fact that you
Right.
stay, you need to go to jail. You need to
Because
go
if
to
they're already mentally checked out but physically there, like there's no communication. The fact that like she's not fucking with it.
you don't love
I want to know that she's not fucking with it so that I can move on too.
yeah.
Correct.
Versus
But
me being manipulated and shit.
I did do that. I came and I did give him my. I was just like, yeah. Thank you for calling me, guy, and calling me out.
Nah, it's not calling you out.
No, but it is a thing though. Like, I mean, I never really sat there and really thought about if I really did that. And I guess you guys put me in a mental state
Glad you
where I'm
did that.
like, yeah, Mercedes, you really did do that, and you're over here fucking lying.
Hey, look, I'm glad that happened because a lot of a lot of people aren't awakened to that shit. They
Well, I
don't
mean,
think about that type of shit. They
take
just
what it.
go with the they just go with the motion.
Yeah. I'm all like, thank you. I needed that. Hmm.
Well, now you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not just gonna go with the motion now. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I mean, I've came over, like, I've done my part. I'm a good person. Home, chilling.
I don't know what the hell happened.
I know, where
Did he
did he
leave?
go?
I don't know.
Maybe his phone died?
Maybe I heard a weird noise and it just went out. I
Damn.
mean, shit, it's about to wrap up anyways.
I know, right?
But
We did a good job, though. That's good.
here we go. He's back.
My bad.
Now you're good.
So,
Yeah. We about
Someone kept
we wrapping it up anyway.
someone
But
did the same thing that they did. They kept blowing my phone up, and I'm like, what?
yeah.
Listen, bye. I call you back. I ain't blocking them. I ain't gonna block them.
yeah, the
But
blocking is
no,
crazy. The blocking is a
irritation.
little bit crazy.
Okay, but listen, if it's a guy that's on your jock 24/7 and they don't know how to stop, you,
Oh,
you
yeah,
have to
yeah.
stop it somehow without them, like, they have all access to your phone call. And then if you don't block them, then they're just going to be doing it and doing it and doing it.
You right. You right.
that's a family
That's
member.
a different business. But
It's
you
like,
right.
hey, I'm doing business. Why the fuck are you going to,
Oh, yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wrapping this up in conclusion. So in conclusion, right, this generation definitely has a lot to work on. And I could simply say, look, I hope it gets better,
I hope
but
so
I
too.
don't think it will. I have hope, but I don't think it will.
That's a hard truth right there.
That's just
So
what we live.
I completely agree with you. Like,
This generation isn't gonna change until people learn how to change within
for
themselves.
themselves. Yeah.
Fact.
Hmm.
And not sticking to or relying on the technology to get their shit done.
Fact.
Simple as that. But
Yeah. Just
shit,
kidding.
y'all go ahead. Y'all shout out your social medias.
Okay. My name is Mercedes Everlasting. Go give us a follow. Go give me a follow. Sorry. But yeah.
Instagram and TikTok, y'all go follow me. Appreciate you both for having me on here.
Hold up. Repeat it again. It cut out. It cut out a little bit.
I'm ATL. Oh, well, I'm Fiji, but go follow me on Instagram at atl.fiji. That's on Instagram and TikTok, atl.fiji. Appreciate
Period.
you.
Oh yeah, I appreciate y'all coming on, making this shit happen. We didn't have all the guests here, but we made shit happen. So I fuck
Right.
with it.
Period.
I fuck with it. And y'all stay up to date with all the posts and all that shit. And y'all have a good night.
You too. Bye.